Nandana Jaya Vraja Janaranjana Jaya Yashodha Nandana Jaya Vraja Janaranjana Jaya Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari. Okay, Prabhu?
Thank you, Prabhu. Yes, we are live on YouTube, and if you can please start on, that would be very nice.
How many participants are there, Prabhuji? How many devotees?
Currently, we have 15 of us, Prabhu.
Is this the same as JSSS youth which was happening or different one?
This is the JSSS, Prabhu. Yes.
Okay.
It is the same.
Yeah, Hemanga Chaitanya, Hemanga somebody.
And Vipin Bihari usually used to contact.
Okay. Earlier, I think Hemanga Prabhu, I forgot Prabhu's
Hemanga Haladhar Prabhu.
Hemanga Haladhar Prabhu, yeah.
Hemanga Haladhar Prabhu. Yeah. And
he used to communicate for service.
Yes, yes.
So thank you very much for giving me all your mercy to serve and share Guru Maharaj's nectar. The first time I had darshan of Guru Maharaj, Guru Maharaj's darshan was blessed on August 27, 1988. So
remember the date, Jai.
Yeah, that's because the day that really took my life in a different direction. Though the first time I had ISKCON darshan was in 1976. Prabhupada was on this planet. My uncle took us in Hyderabad. That's Radha Madan Mohan. It was a small temple. Now it's a big temple. They acquired more land. And later I came to know it was Kartik Mas. Had Prasadam. We did Aarti. I was thrilled because in South India, we don't do Aarti at home. My father does at home and Pujari does in temple. So I have no option. I can't do. So I was so happy. I was doing in temple like a Pujari or whatever. I was blessed. And then for 11 years, I didn't have any contact. And 87, through my friend, I started having prasadam on Sundays in his house. I never went to temple. And then this is a day, it was Balram Jayanti and also Rath Yatra. Krishna Balram Rath Yatra. Hare Krishna does Krishna Balram Rath Yatra. And then the day Krishna Balram came to their own land, Hare Krishna Hill. So thank you all very much. And Guru Maharaj's darshan was on the same day. Guru Maharaj came, Banu Maharaj came. So that's where God mercy. That time I didn't know. I knew some sannyasi because South India we know saffron and sannyasi, and that's all. And we had nice Rath Yatra, nice prasadam. So got connected and going on. Yeah, struggling ups, downs. So I keep telling, aage piche, upar niche. And that's life. So thank you all very much once again. And the first time Guru Maharaj spoke something to us personally was in 1989. We were 1 year old officially in ISKCON that time. Means just doing very little things, school programs. Then Chanchalpati Prabhu told the vice president, so he told Guru Maharaj is coming, we'll have darshan, and a few of us were there. Then the whole night, previous day, my aunt was very much unhappy that I'm not studying for my exam and going to ISKCON to see Guru. They called me and I went, and he was very, very upset. Sure, you're irresponsible. You're not respecting your parents, your studies, so many things. I can't. Probably I don't remember everything. Then, so I remembered that. Then we had darshan, and Guru Maharaj spoke to us. Oh, nice, you're all serving. General few things. Then Guru Maharaj asked, do you have any questions? And I didn't know if I should ask or not since the time, and it was ringing in my mind what my aunt told. So I normally share this with devotees sometimes. And So I told, like, my aunt told like this. So you're irresponsible. You're not studying. So I'll just repeat what Guru Maharaj said. And Guru Maharaj said, children are not life insurance policies for parents. Sometimes I don't remember. I can check my timetable of engineering second year. I can tell the exact date. It was the day before I had mechanical hydraulics paper exam, theory paper. Whole day I was in ISKCON. And whole night I went. My auntie was shouting at me, irresponsible fellow. So then whole night I studied. My friend had given something. Then just, of course, I passed the exam. Not good score. I didn't fail. That's so. Then I thought, yes, Krishna helps. Guru helps. I had not prepared some very extraordinary or something, but yes, I passed the exam. And it was not my subject because we were in electronics. And so it happened. And then Guru Maharaj told this. And then Guru Maharaj told, what if son dies before parents? So this is something which normally we don't hear, right? Death, all these things. So Guru Maharaj said, what if the son dies? So I told, yeah, what if I die? And who will take care of my parents? I'm the only son and two sisters. I'm done. I'm gone. So I told my aunt the same thing. Then she told, your guru is not good, not right. He told wrong answer. So I said, okay, so what to do? I can't change the answer. So and then, so Guru Maharaj used to come to ISKCON Hare Krishna, and the whole atmosphere used to be so much. Of course, I've not seen Vaikuntha or Golok. I don't know what it looks like. I've heard through Guru Maharaj, Prabhupada's lectures, devotees about Bhagavatam, so many things. So there, when Guru Maharaj used to come, we all used to sometimes go to airport, or sometimes Guru Maharaj is traveling in train to go to station. Guru Maharaj used to like jump there, and we all used to like them jump and dance. And very Guru Maharaj at the time was very, very healthy and very active, and he used to jump, and all of us used to jump, and it was look like the whole world is jumping. Because we see Guru Maharaj and we see ourselves, and we think, and we are not bothered about external world. We are just jumping. I think it's the best time. And every time Guru Maharaj leaves, we go back either to airport, railway station, or just go to some distance. So like this. And then the first time we had Akhand Kirtan in Hare Krishna was when Guru Maharaj was attacked in Spain, Madrid, by a hired person who was supposed to uh, uh, kill three main ISKCON devotees. One of them was Guru Maharaj. And then Guru Maharaj, we got to know, and they said, you just come. That time we didn't have mobile phones or something, landlines. Somehow somebody used to come home and tell. So we all went, and that's when we saw the first Akhand Harinam. Means 24 hours we used to have Kirtan. And there, Madhupandi Prabhu and Chanchalpati Prabhu and other devotees, they tell, anytime you can, half an hour, 5 minutes, just come. We are going on, but you can come and pray and get the mercy. So that's when it was like we used to go in the night, sometimes early morning, sometimes afternoon, evening, whenever. The Kirtans, like what we hear in Vrindavan, like Andhra Prabhu, 24 hours, or in Bhajan Kutir in Mayapur. So first time I got to know in 24 hours they do Kirtan. And we didn't know. Everybody said, we didn't know what will happen. So we just praying. We didn't know. I was not a disciple or something, but they said pray. So we didn't know how to pray, because we know how to pray to God, but we didn't know how to pray to God for Guru Maharaj. He said, you pray. So he said, we don't know how to pray. He said, just pray to Krishna to save Guru Maharaj or give him good health and protect. So we thought, he's elder and we are younger. How can we pray to God for protection of elders? Always we've been hearing blessings for us, protection by elders, protection from God. And then it was very difficult for us to understand that we can pray to Krishna for protecting Guru Maharaj or for his betterment of health or something. Anyway, we prayed half-minded or no-minded, simply because they told we did it. So yes, it works. So many days it was happening, Harinam Kirtan. And then it didn't continue. So, and before Bhakti Vriksha, it was called self-preaching, Vrinda. So I don't know if anyone were involved. So I was part of Narada Bhakti Vrinda in Hare Krishna Hill. So as a devotee called Amitasan Dasa. I heard he's not in Bangalore. I don't know. But the Hare Krishna, nice devotee. So we used to hear something, read. We didn't know what it means. So we used to go once, and then we used to have extra prasadam. So that was our attraction. So we used to enjoy. Then Guru Maharaj used to give so much time. He used to just walk around. He says, how are you doing? What are you doing? So, and Guru Maharaj gives so much personal advice. And then I was planning to study further. So I thought of requesting Guru Maharaj whether I should continue my studies or just do some work. And then I didn't know. Devotees started telling join ISKCON. So that was one difficult time for me. Very, very difficult time. So I didn't know what to do. So it was like a triangular. It was not a dilemma. It was a trilemma. So college, studies, home, temple. So when I go to a temple, I think of what about home and college. And then when I go to college, I think about home and temple. When I come home, I think of temple and college. So it was like a trilemma. And finally, somehow Krishna's arrangement, or I don't know what it is. They told I finished my engineering. So I started. Then we are planning to study further. So I wanted to meet Guru Maharaj, and I was not initiated, and I couldn't ask for an appointment and things because I'm not some very senior or some donor or somebody whom Guru Maharaj should meet. So many times I tried and I couldn't. So finally I thought, okay, airport is the best time. Airport is the best place to meet. So it was in, I guess, 1991, I guess. 90 or 91. So at airport, Bangalore, old airport in Gamlur, near the old airport road. So met Guru Maharaj and said, Guru Maharaj, I'm planning to study further. And Guru Maharaj told, uh, are you rich? I said, no. You have a lot of money? I said, no. My father is a government employee. He's an officer in government. And Guru Maharaj instructed there, why do you want to waste money? So you can work, get experience. And I'm just sharing it, not because I was involved. Guru Maharaj gives so many personal instructions, which is looks like very simple, very common. But then to get these instructions, it's very difficult. Sometimes we want it, but we won't get it. And Guru Maharaj said, why you want to go to America? America is not a good place. But still, my dream was America. Many of us want to go to America. So somehow I couldn't succeed. I was not well. And I had some major surgery. I forgot, started working. So, and I thought that's the end of America. So then, started working, different jobs. And I went for a job to America through Wipro. And then that's when I got more mercy of devotees, Guru Maharaj, uh, attending Panihati, a new Panihati Dham. Has to go every year, 99 to 2003, 5 years. It was very nice. And Guru Maharaj used to personally cook there. We all used to, all devotees, cut vegetables, fruits, varieties, and just get ready. And Guru Maharaj puts on apron and starts cooking. So from morning 5, almost till 8, 9, we used to, 3, 4 hours, we used to cut and things, vegetables, fruits, whatever, ingredients, get ready, cutting the cashews or raisins, whatever Guru Maharaj instructs. He gives guidance, Guru Maharaj, and he's the chief cook there, main cook, head cook. And lots and lots of varieties in Atlanta. Then they used to name all the, I think it's from pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu. They used to give every pot a different name, varieties. So many, so much nectar. Guru Maharaj used to tell about it, about that pot, what ingredients it has, and who likes it, and who was blessed by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So many things. And this is the thing, Panihati is like in Bangalore. Used to have Panihati, we go to Srirangpatna, and used to have a place called Rampura or something, Ramhalli something, forgot, near somewhere. We had a farm. We used to go and have Kirtan, hear about Nityananda Prabhu and then Raghunath Das Goswami being blessed. And then and then have prasadam and come. And here, every pot is being explained. The varieties, the devotees involved, the pastimes about Chaitanya Prabhu, Nityan Prabhu, and we used to have a very nice feast. And later, they announced there is auction, and they told why they're doing auction also. Guru Maharaj used to come there. Now uh, she doesn't exist. She's no more. And Guru Maharaj's mother, she used to come every year, and it's many, many years before. She told, you're just giving. They used to give prasadam just like that, free. Everybody just take parts, have prasadam free. And Guru Maharaj's mother told, why don't you auction and use the money for the deities, the temple? So good idea. Balabhadra Prabhu, I think Balabhadra Prabhu, I guess, may not be right. Prabhupada disciple was a president for the 5 years is there. And Balabhadra Prabhu, it's Guru Maharaj's mother who inspired us to have auction. And they used to just keep auction, all devotees, just auction. And then later on, they give freely. So I'll just share one auction, which was nice. Guru Maharaj was there. And devotees formed 2 groups. And they started. And Balabhadra Prabhu, the president, said, we will start with $100 minimum. So 100, 110, 120, they went to 150, 200. Finally, it went on and on. It touched $1,600, $1,600 from one group. And then Guru Maharaj and Balabhadra Prabhu said, now come on, you take the prasadam and give $1,600. And everybody started their pockets and bags, purse, whatever, wallets. And then finally, they had only $1,200. They didn't have $1,600. And then because it's very common to use credit cards, ATM cards, so many things. And normally we carry very little money, the currency. And then Balabhadra Prabhu requested all devotees, that winning team, to come forward and give word in front of Radha Madan Mohan, Jagannath Baldev, Subhadra, Gaunitai, Prabhupada, that they will give the remaining $400. But I don't remember. I don't know what happened later. And what I've heard there is, Prabhupada personally visited there and they made a video. It was photographs. And then His Holiness Bhakti Swarup Damodar Maharaj from Manipur is T.D. Singh, and it's the one who's the PhD Guru Maharaj. So he had all PhDs preaching, and Maharaj used to invite. That time he was not Maharaj, I guess. So Prabhupada came to Atlanta. They had some small pictures, and then one year, I think it was 2002 or 2003, they took from the devotee and made it as a video. They make a video out of the still photographs, the pictures. Prabhupada comes, and Balabhadra Prabhu shared one pastime of Prabhupada. Prabhupada once came, maybe in that visit or sometime, and everybody were thrilled, and Prabhupada came inside and said, chair. And Prabhupada was walking, and everybody was walking behind, and Prabhupada turned around, and nobody is there in the temple. So many devotees welcomed Prabhupada, and Prabhupada, when they heard chair, everybody went to bring chair. And finally, many devotees brought some from somewhere. So, and Prabhupada didn't know what to do. Prabhupada is alone, and nobody is there, and everybody went to bring chairs. And Balabhadra Prabhu shared this, how we act sometimes funny. And then everybody comes with a chair on their head, hand, running, and they're seeing each other, and everybody is laughing, and Prabhupada is laughing. And Prabhupada said, I wanted one chair. And many chairs are there. Then Balabhadra Prabhu said, so Prabhupada finally took one chair and sat, and it was so simple. It's a humble sharing by Balabhadra Prabhu. And then I used to go and we used to beg Guru Maharaj, please come to Columbus. So Columbus Yatra will have your blessings, darshan. Then 4 years, Guru Maharaj said, I'll come. And then finally I said, Guru Maharaj, this year I'm going back to India in 2003. Then Guru Maharaj said, yes, this year Columbus is on my yatra. So then we were all very happy that Guru Maharaj is coming. Then one devotee called and asked, Guru Maharaj is coming. Okay, so what about donation? So I said, donation? In Columbus, we didn't have money to pay rent. And we were blessed, devotees were blessed to share. And um, do some service to Srila Prabhupada, ISKCON. And then, then we discussed that Guru Maharaj will not come because we can't give, nobody will give. I was the only disciple there. There's one Mataji, American Mataji. She moved to some other place, so it couldn't happen. And our president, Her Grace Rasamanjari, his own is Tamal Krishna disciple. Earlier, Malati Mataji was the president in Columbus. She moved to New Vrindavan after she became GVC. And then Rasamanjari Mataji came. Then I said, Guru Maharaj may not come because one devotee called and asked how much we're going to donate because normally every yatra gives. So I said, I'll discuss with temple and get back because I didn't know what is the amount we should give, what is small, what is good, what is big. I didn't know. So we thought Guru Maharaj will not come. And a few days before Guru Maharaj, somebody called and said Guru Maharaj is coming. So the first thing was my heartbeat started increasing. Donation. So I thought, I don't know what to answer. And they said Guru Maharaj is coming. So let's make preparations. And finally Guru Maharaj came. So first time, so close. We used to serve and we were not so personal. So Guru Maharaj came to Columbus, went to airport, and Guru Maharaj seeing so many things. I said, Guru Maharaj, you want something? Can I buy? Guru Maharaj said, it's all expensive in airport, don't buy. So sometimes we feel want to buy, and then said, Guru Maharaj, please, said, you really want to give? If you wish to, you can. Then he said, no, all these perfumes will have alcohol. So we just left. Guru Maharaj came home, and Guru Maharaj blessed to serve. Guru Maharaj, we had 2 days of association in Columbus, and Guru Maharaj came. So this is one last time which I wish to share. Guru Maharaj, they had instructed that Guru Maharaj's health, it's 2 spoons of ghee for the entire prasadam. And devotees said, we will prepare. So many devotees told we prepare. So they brought, and then Guru Maharaj took chapatis. It is almost dipped in ghee. Guru Maharaj said, did you inform them about my diet? I said, yes. And ghee is dropping out of every chapati, and every chapati small piece Guru Maharaj takes. And Guru Maharaj had difficult time. And then Guru Maharaj had other prasadam, something from home. Then we had very nice time. Then Guru Maharaj took some rest. Evening we went to temple, and everybody was so happy. Guru Maharaj is so happy to see them. Guru Maharaj, I heard Guru Maharaj came to Columbus after many, many years. Somebody told 12 years, somebody told 15 years. I don't know because I was not there at that time. So, and there was a picture of Guru Maharaj in the temple. They said Guru Maharaj, one of the visits they had put that when Guru Maharaj came in Columbus. It's called Krishna House in Columbus. It's right opposite OSU, Ohio State University. And Guru Maharaj was so happy. Devotees were so happy. Devotees came from many, many places around because it's coming. So had very nice. And then Guru Maharaj had some cold cough, and it was some mercy to prepare some homemade syrup called kashayam. Of course, I think through Corona, many of us now know what is kashaya, like ginger, pepper, good and things. So, and then Guru Maharaj immediately told. Then in the morning, Guru Maharaj said, devotees give me so much medicine. Why don't you come with me, travel and give me kashayam every day? And it looks good. For me, it was like, I didn't know what to do. I was in America, planning to come back to India, wife, son. Then I was like blank, like I was just a mind block, So just staring at Guru Maharaj, and I didn't know what to answer. In few seconds or maybe a couple of minutes, Guru Maharaj said, oh, you have wife and son, you're going back to India, parents. Oh, you can't come. I just got relieved. I was thinking like sometimes we beg for service, sometimes we are horrified. Oh, how can I do this? Oh, I'll have to leave everything and go. So sometimes we think it's good, sometimes we think it's not good. I don't know. So, and 2 days of good mercy, and then Guru Maharaj shared nectar about how Prabhupada instructed Guru Maharaj, or shared that all the valuables should be given where it's valued. We were sharing about, we were just discussing about the temple thing. Guru Maharaj said, Prabhupada is instructed to give all valuables where it's more valued. Guru Maharaj gave an example, like sometimes somebody donates something, they use for some days and then they discard it. Guru Maharaj said this is not good. And Guru Maharaj said in America, many they are from they're comfortable and they use, sometimes they don't use, and um, and we're just sharing. And then Guru Maharaj said, why don't you stay back here? I said, I'm just going for my parents. I want my son to be in India. Guru Maharaj said, that's very nice. Guru Maharaj said, many don't want to go back to India because America is very nice. And uh, so said Guru Maharaj, my parents are there, I used to go back. So then Guru Maharaj, after coming back, Guru Maharaj came to Jagannath Mandir and said, oh, how are you? It was like, I'm not some special person or the only person. So Guru Maharaj said, how are you? How is it? How are you feeling in India? How is India? Said, I'm from this place. But Guru Maharaj said, yeah, when people come back from years, they have tough time uh, in their own place. Said, I just came back, just doing simple service, simple job. Then, uh, so like this, Guru Maharaj gives so many personal instructions. And and Guru Maharaj advises disciples, devotees, well-wishers, anyone who wants some help. Guru Maharaj is always there. In Columbus, when Guru Maharaj came, it was almost 12:15 or 12:30 when we left the temple. And Guru Maharaj's health was not good. He had cold, cough. And the reason he got was Guru Maharaj had initiation ceremony in Atlanta before coming from Atlanta to Columbus. And Agni Dev, the fire was so much in the Yajna somebody put water. And the whole smoke, carbon monoxide. Guru Maharaj was sitting right there. Guru Maharaj said, I was very, very fine. And just put there. And Guru Maharaj was also telling, this I got. And also, Prabhupada instructed, we should not put water to Yajna. Just move the Yajna Kunda to some place or we move ourselves. Guru Maharaj was telling, Prabhupada instructed not to put water in the Yajna Kunda and devotees put water. It's not auspicious. And then Guru Maharaj was in his health. And then whole night, Guru Maharaj had tough time. And devotees not living. So I want to speak. And then finally, Guru Maharaj, Guru Maharaj's secretary that time was Eknath Gaur Prabhu from Brazil, I guess, some South America, Brazil, Argentina, I'm not sure. I think Brazil. So we both were
Argentina.
there. Argentina? Okay.
Yes.
So then we were just telling Guru Maharaj will go, Guru Maharaj will go. We told devotees stop. So we were trying to, then Guru Maharaj said, they're trying to hijack me. Can you help? So devotees were saying, what to help? Then Guru Maharaj said, send them out. Me and Eknath were dragged out. Devotees didn't even think for a second also. Just pulled. It was not very cold, but it was June. But still, it was not very normal. It was cold. So they just put out, me and Eknath were out of temple. Just sent us out, locked the door. It was a small place. So we are like seeing through the window, like zoo animals, and they're all happy. They're just laughing, smiling, talking to Guru Maharaj. We both are out. We can't speak because it's all sealed glass. And then, so finally, we just stand, and somebody came. Told Guru Maharaj's health is not good. I think devotees gave mercy, and then finally we left about 12:30 and came home. Guru Maharaj had so much difficulty, but still he wanted to spend time. He said, "You should not have told." So Guru Maharaj is so concerned of each and every one. So the first time I was so close, and I didn't know because I'd never seen so close or an opportunity to serve or Guru Maharaj's blessing. And then um, uh, yes, Guru Maharaj stayed, and next day we had morning class, and then Guru Maharaj had prasadam, some fruits, and then Guru Maharaj left for Chicago. Guru Maharaj was going to his mother's home. So he said, "I'm seeing my mother, so I'm going." I think it's Wisconsin from Chicago, where mother lived. So and then I'll just share one nectar which Guru Maharaj, many times, many of you might have heard Guru Maharaj when he's joking, and Guru Maharaj sometimes says, I've heard this in a class and many times also. There's a very important service in ISKCON. Very, very difficult. How many wish to commit or wish to do that service? And everybody is very afraid. And nobody raises hands, maybe one or two or. And some, yeah, who are serving already, they say, yes, we want to service or service con Prabhupada. Man says, think it's very, very difficult. Everybody's looking at each other. What would Guru Maharaj say? Guru Maharaj say, honoring prasadam. It was like, everybody laughs and raises their hands and they're happy. So Guru Maharaj is so um, uh, kind and very, very joyful mood. And we used to have fun in Hare Krishna Hell and in US, SAF, in Atlanta. And Guru Maharaj takes time, gives time to each and everyone who wants to talk to Guru Maharaj, get some advice, get some instruction, or just meet him and just talk. It's not like in India, it's very tough because you have huge crowds, the congregation is very big, but at least in Atlanta, people don't rush. We don't go. Guru Maharaj used to talk to um, Hridayananda Goswami Maharaj. So they used to sit on the wall of the temple, like what it is compound, right? Compound wall. Just sit, chat. It was so very nice, very simple, very loving. They used to exchange, just pat on each other and keep talking. And yes, sometimes we go, both stop. They say, okay, so whom do you want to meet? Him or him? Like this. Me or he. So I say, no, both of just blessings. Sometimes ask questions, say, whom do you want to ask? So Guru Maharaj answer sometime, then Maharaj. So anybody can answer. We just have some clarification. Devotees come and they used to enjoy like anything. And it used to be a 3-day festival. I think even now it's a 3-day festival. I don't know. It used to be on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Friday evening used to be a Rath Yatra. Around 3 it start from downtown in the city in Atlanta, in Georgia state. And then Saturday was Festival of India. Oh, in front of the Atlanta ISKCON temple, Ponce de Leon, big open ground is there. So they used to put pandals and they have so many stalls, just have so many programs and Harinam Kirtan, Katha, then so many varieties of Indian dishes, so many devotees, Matajis and temple does. Some are free, some they have to buy. Varieties and so many programs, Bharatanatyam, dance, Odissi dance. It was real 3-day, very nice program. And we used to have temple prasadam also. Many, many, many devotees used to come from all over. It was called New Panihati Dham. And then Sunday was the Panihati. Guru Maharaj, morning after Mangalarti and chanting, like Guru Maharaj is walking around. Apologies. So we all used to be blessed to serve, get vegetables, fruits, and whatever service we gave. And then the main program starts. The main program starts around 11, 11:30, 12. Then Katha. And then auction starts. That's when the firing starts. Everybody's just waiting for it. And the first time I saw, I thought, what are they going to do? Auction. So then every year is to come and enjoy. So and they give pots. Everybody see in pots and then some plates. Then it was like, and then after coming here, Guru Maharaj met, and then Guru Maharaj, this 2008, the instance of the brainstem hemorrhage. So by Guru Maharaj's mercy, I was blessed to serve for 3 days. Me and Srivas Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu. Many may know him. He was in Bangalore earlier. Now he's in Tiruvananthapuram, I think, Trivandrum. So we both went, and Shankadari Prabhu told Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj requested Bangalore congregation because huge congregation, many, many disciples. So we are blessed to go to Bombay Hinduja Hospital, do very menial service, not something great just. But then the first time I had darshan of Guru Maharaj and he's sleeping because we are not so qualified to serve. Was not qualified to serve Guru Maharaj so personally. So just to hear Katha, bring something or talk to do something simple. The first time the Hinduja Hospital, Guru Maharaj was sleeping. the pipes, connections to many machines, tubes all over. And Guru Maharaj was not um, able to speak, or it's not what we tell as body conscious. He's not conscious, coma, whatever. Guru Maharaj was in ICCU. The first time I heard that name, I knew ICU, so intensive critical care unit. Guru Maharaj there, I think, for 8 weeks. For many. Hinduja Hospital. Hinduja is one of the founder members. Prabhupada had something. I don't remember the exact word. So in the beginning of Juhu, Prabhupada, they were very favorable, and they didn't charge anything for the hospital there, but for other doctors visiting. And it was like very, very critical moment, like what happened in Spain, Madrid, the first one. Then that time we were chanting in Hare Krishna, now in this thing. And then remember, it was very, very tough, difficult moment. Doctor said, nothing can be told. Don't know. All over the world, the disciples were having so many yajna and different pujas and chanting, so many programs, Harinam Kirtan, Kand Kirtan, and every temple was doing special worship, praying intensely. I remember devotees were. So we both went for 3 days and came back. Then two more devotees went, and I don't remember. And then again, it was 2008 October. Few days, very few days, initial days, and then in April of 2009, Guru Maharaj came to Coimbatore. I used to go there for a long time, so I thought, okay, 2009, I called the Coimbatore temple and said, can I come and stay there for service? And I knew Bhaktivinoda Maharaj, his name is Bhaktivinoda Maharaj, His Grace Sarvaishwari Prabhu previously. So I think it's about now over 30 years Maharaj association. Then Guru Maharaj came there for treatment, Ayurveda treatment in Ayurveda Arya Vaidya Pharmacy. And his own is Bhaktivinoda Maharaj. Just talking to Maharaj, as when I went there first, Guru Maharaj said, I just asked the congregation on the hospital road, and the expense was about 5 lakhs. And Maharaj said they didn't have money in the temple so much. So I called all the congregation, said, if you all give money, Guru Maharaj is planning to come here, I can invite. Otherwise, I will not discuss. This is something very intimate, thinking like, so nice. Maharaj is talking to congregation is having a nice opportunity to serve Guru Maharaj. Then they all agreed, some gave. And then Maharaj said, then we agreed and requested. Guru Maharaj wanted to come, but then the temple didn't have money. So it was a very difficult time. Of course, though uh, 5 lakh rupee may not be a big thing, but I said it was very difficult for me to 2009. So finally, devotees agreed to serve and contribute, and they had Guru Maharaj come there, and Guru Maharaj stayed for a month. So I went for Guru Maharaj service, and then later on, his own is Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj came. Then Maharaj said, Bhakti Maharaj said, so be with Maharaj. So I said, Maharaj, then back to, it's very simple service. So then Guru Maharaj came from hospital back after staying for a month, and we used to have some nice exercise for Guru Maharaj. Doctor's advice. So we used to do that exercise, play volleyball, and then some movements of the body, so it comes back to the normal. And doctor said it could take much time, or it could happen. It's very difficult to tell. And then we just so Mahavara Prabhu told. I told, any service, please. So Mahavara Prabhu used to do night service. What our Golok Prabhu now, Golokeshwar Prabhu does. I think that I don't remember if Golokeshwar Prabhu was in Coimbatore or not at that time. And then Mahavara Prabhu told, if you want to help, if you could help in night time, it's long time that I've slept in the night, because daily I'm there in night service. Others have tough time. So if you could stay there in the night, and just call me, just wake me up. I'll be sleeping, just wake me up. You don't have to do anything. Guru Maharaj wakes up, if you can't, and you want something, just wake me up. So I was blessed to be with Guru Maharaj a couple of days. Then So one day what happened, Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj had written this Radharani's book, like Jagannath book, Radharani's pastimes. So Maharaj told, I brought few copies. So Maharaj gave me a copy, took, and then I thought, okay, I'll read. So I just opened the door to enter. The Guru Maharaj is so sensitive. And Guru Maharaj realizes he's taking rest. Who is it? He said, Deenanath Chaitanya Dasa. So what had happened the previous day when we were playing and having fun, we were all checking weights. And for Guru Maharaj, they said so many things. And Guru Maharaj said, everybody, you check your weight. So then I stood, and then it read 45. Then Guru Maharaj said, what is it? I said, 45. Then Guru Maharaj said, huh? 45? Then Guru Maharaj said, what's your name? Because they remember like so many disciples, Deenanath Chaitanya Dasa. So when I entered the next day night for service, so I said, who is it? I said, Guru Maharaj, Deenanath Chaitanya Dasa. I said, ha. It's night, about 10:30, 11. Some devotee came and I just entered. It's maybe 10:30, 11 in the night. I said, ha. Deenanatha, only 45. So I couldn't understand what it meant. So Guru Maharaj remembered my weight, only 45 kilograms. So night, like Guru Maharaj is taking rest, and like sometimes now you feel, this Guru Maharaj remember my name. I don't know for what reason. So I'm just sharing because Guru Maharaj is so loving, caring, and if you think about Guru Maharaj now, it's difficult. Of course, Guru Maharaj is not like us. You go to doctor with pain, suffering. Yeah, sometimes Guru Maharaj says it's pain, but Guru Maharaj is very transcendental. And every time we have heard, when he goes to a hospital, he asks the doctor, how are you doing? So, and the staff and everybody, they say, he's coming for treatment. Guru Maharaj is coming for treatment, and he's asking everybody how they're doing and can I help? Is there anything he can do? And he just attracts everybody by his loving nature, caring nature. He's so much merciful. Guru Kripa, right? So, Prabhuji, I have a couple of minutes or I'm done. It shows 9 in the computer.
You can take a few more minutes, Prabhu, if you want.
Thank you so much for the extension.
Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, I wish to share much nectar through writings, the small books. So in the spiritual awakening, this book, I don't know the spiritual awakening or spiritual awakening. Guru Maharaj, I was reading. There's so much, but one thing Guru Maharaj writes is every devotee must bathe every day in the nectarian waters or instructions of Srila Prabhupada. This is very merciful. Like reading Prabhupada books or hearing tapes or serving in the temple, or just being in Prabhupada's association, mercy, in his shelter. And Guru Maharaj is very dedicated. Every time, he wants to ensure Guru Maharaj is pleasing Prabhupada, doing one of the instructions given by Srila Prabhupada, or engaging devotees for completing, fulfilling, or in the instructions of Srila Prabhupada. Because even in the initiation, all the initiated devotees have seen, Guru Maharaj asked one question: are you willing to help me in Srila Prabhupada's preaching or ISKCON things? I don't know if that's by other disciples of Srila Prabhupada, but Guru Maharaj specifically asked this question: you want to help? Do you want to help me? Sometimes I feel, how do we help Guru Maharaj? Guru Maharaj should help us because we are tiny or just struggling, just budding, whatever, small neophytes. He says, are you willing to help? Do you want to help? Like that. So here, Guru Maharaj writes about bathing every day in the nectarian waters, instructions of Srila Prabhupada. So this is what is something which, of course, other devotees have read and have more and more nectar. And this is by Anand Jagannath Prabhu's mercy, have the audibility now. I can speak, so I'm just boasting of myself, right? And it's one more book which got released in, I think we got the book in the Palace Ground program in Bangalore through Jagannath Mandir in 2018 or 19, sorry. Prabhuji, was it 18 or 19?
19.
19, 2019, I think it's October. So, two books, of course. I missed the book somewhere, and again, Jagannath Mandir got the copies. And Guru Maharaj writes in the book, on the path of limitless joy and the small misery forever at bay. Means when the path of limitless joy, there's nothing called misery, right? We are hungry, but when we start eating, gradually the hunger is gone, the energy comes, we are vitalized, and then we are happy, active. And in that book, Guru Maharaj writes, progress is certain when practice is sincere. So this is the topic, and then that, see, Guru Maharaj gives so much mercy through these wordings, and of course, different ways of reading, different ways of appreciating, different ways. I was just reading these books, and I'd make some points. So when Ananda Jagannath Prabhu said you have to serve, so Guru Maharaj nectar, I thought, take from nectar, just copy paste, right? We are good at copy paste, right? Especially all computer professionals. Of course, everybody's on computer, on mobile. Everybody, all of us know copy and paste. Even people who are not computer illiterate, they say copy paste because they've heard somewhere copy paste, but they don't know what is copy paste. Of course, all computer people know what is copy paste because no need of typing again, just like this. So just reading from Guru Maharaj's nectar and just sharing. All of you might have read. I'm just boasting of myself that I've read this book or whatever. And then in the same book, Guru Maharaj writes, the greater the desire, the swifter the advancement. So the more we desire to serve, Guru Maharaj says, the advancement is much better. So we can take so much nectar and then serve. And in the Inspiring Insights book, this is one. There, Guru Maharaj writes, caution must precede desire. We should be very cautious. And the Guru Maharaj writes there about Dhruva Maharaj, Prahlad. How they were cautious. Prahlad Maharaj was very, very, very cautious. Nrsimhadev asked Prahlad Maharaj, what do you want? You have pleased me. You have prayed. And very nice. Prahlad Maharaj says, you don't want anything. So Guru Maharaj uses and Dhruva Maharaj that meditated, prayed sincerely for a bigger kingdom than his father, Janapada. And then when he saw Vishnu, he didn't want anything. He was so happy, joyful. So, like when we are happy in Krishna consciousness, ISKCON, doing devotion, we feel there's nothing in the world. But again, few moments later, we say, oh, I have to go to office. I've not done my job. Oh, I forgot to get this for home. We are back in the material world. Right? And Guru says, the objective of devotees is austerities. I just read the words. Guru Maharaj says, devotees voluntarily accept many austerities for preaching Krishna consciousness. The object of their austerities is Krishna consciousness. And its continuation, Guru Maharaj writes, devotees purify their mind by constantly watching over their mind, making sure that it's not develop desires that are not Krishna conscious. And Guru Maharaj writes how devotees are very, very cautious, very careful. So what do we do? Is it Krishna conscious? Like favorable? Not favorable. And Kulina Krishnasya. Guru Maharaj has written from Nectar of Devotion. That's that verse. And how do we keep the mind always pure? Guru Maharaj puts the question and answers. We accomplish that by continually purifying the desires, by serving, by chanting, by reading, by being associate devotees, by darshan, prasadam. And Guru Maharaj writes, he gives advice, reject any thought that is not Krishna conscious. It's very easy to tell, very difficult for us to follow. We say, somebody says, you just do this, it works. But then when we experience, we feel it's very difficult. Telling others is very easy. But when it comes to our situation, we say it's very difficult. And then Guru Maharaj says, either drive it out of your mind if the thought comes, or try to transform it into a Krishna conscious desire. This is called higher taste. Giving lower taste and you're taking the higher. And then the last nectar wish to share, 1 minute. Guru Maharaj writes about burden of love and bliss. I repeat, it's burden of love and bliss. If you are certain that we are doing this, I was just going through because I had few points. I thought, let me add some points. So this nectar I read yesterday night, later, after Anadip Jagannath who gave mercy. Last minute, right? Copy paste is very easy. Huh? If we are certain that we are doing everything for the pleasure of Krishna, right? Pleasure of Guru and Krishna, Lord Chaitanya, the Prabhupada, and the disciplic succession. And Guru Maharaj writes, devotional service thereupon becomes as relishable as nectar. Right? Said Guru Maharaj nectar, and here also it's mentioned as nectar. Right? If you're certain that we are doing everything, for us it's very difficult to know whether we are doing right, wrong. Just we have to just be in sync with what Guru Maharaj says, Prabhupada says, devotees. So, and Guru Maharaj says, if you're certain that we are doing everything for, we don't know, every action may not be pleasurable for Guru, because sometimes we are doing for my pleasure, and I like this. I don't know. Every action may not be so, but Guru Maharaj instructs, if we are certain that we are doing everything for the pleasure of Guru, Krishna, Lord Chaitanya, Prabhupada, and the disciplic succession, devotional service thereupon becomes as relishable as nectar. So, I apologize for taking some time extra. So, thank you all very much. And if there's anything I can answer, of course, I don't know everything, but anything, or if I made some mistake, please correct me. Just stories, and also trying to boast of myself, right? I beg apology if I've spoken too much about myself, not about my Guru Maharaj or Prabhupada. Human tendency, right? When a mic is given, we start, let me not give the mic. Let me speak and speak and speak. What I'm speaking, I don't know. Right? So thank you all very much. Prabhuji, any questions, or time is out, or please
take if some devotees have. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you so much. As you said, I reached out to you at the last minute, and you kindly accepted that, and today we could hear the glorification, as you said. Very, very, very thankful to you.
Thank you very much for giving me service.
Prabhu, I'm no one to do that.
No, if I had not called, I would not have got this service.
No, right? I just facilitated that. I requested you.
Yeah, no. You see, if you're not called, I will be doing, because my mother's yearly ceremony is going on. Oh, okay. So I'll be doing something, talking all relatives, friends. So this is mercy from your side to serve Guru Maharaj and remember. And yes.
It's kind of you. So much to learn from you.
No. Guru Maharaj says, Prabhupada says, every person has so much. We have to learn, share. So caring and sharing. So that's it. That's life.
If any devotees have any question, otherwise we can chant one round for Guru Maharaj. Ankit Prabhu thanks you for sharing the wonderful pastimes of Guru Maharaj. Any other devotee? I'm sorry I couldn't introduce Deenanath Prabhu earlier. Prabhu is a senior godbrother of ours based out of Bangalore, and helping everyone. And he's known for, he's one of the few whom I have seen give classes in all the languages. Of course, Tamil I didn't see. I don't know if Prabhu knows Tamil. But
yeah, if opportunity, yes.
Oh, Jai. I've seen, I really get inspired that someday we should be able to share whatever we can in our limited capacity.
Now, since temple is open, we can have some JAA session sometime, and
yes,
and everybody can share nectar, their experience, their mercy from Guru Maharaj, or what they've got
maybe
from Prabhupada.
Thursday we can do it in person and also keep online.
Yeah.
we'll plan that, Prabhu. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. If you permit, then could we just chant a round for us?
We are all servants, so I cannot permit. I have to just agree.
Hare Krishna. We have Guru Maharaj chanting, so we'll chant. I'll just share on Zoom.
So we chant with Guru Maharaj or at different speeds, or how do we, how normally it goes? Or how do we
It goes normally, it shows the numbers also. So
okay.
please give me a minute.
So I'll mute the audio, Prabhu. How is it?
You can keep your audio on also. Just give me a minute. I'm just sharing, and you can see how.
Hare Shiva Sri Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
Prabhu, you can hear, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, I'll just play.
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Shri Krishna Srivastava Gaur Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
To all the devotees. So I see very much devotees, everyone joined.
Thank you all very much. Vancha kalpatarabhishya kripa sindhate Jayapataka Bhavani Vaishnava Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Guru Maharaj ki jai. Thank you all very much.
Yeah,
So since how long you're all meeting this, Prabhu?
Prabhu, we have been more than almost a year now, Prabhu.
Okay. So, okay, because I was seeing my, because when there is something, I just make some preparation. So I think last Jan, Feb, March, they had given mercy to serve. So
Yes,
around that time.
Yeah, almost that time onwards it has started, it has continued forward. Prabhu.
So normally how many devotees join for this?
Oh, we have variations. We had between, today was less because I posted less, my mistake, but otherwise we have between 50 to 70.
Oh, nice.
Gone almost like we had the time when 200, 300 were there.
300?
Yeah, 300 devotees one day.
Hari Bo.
Nitai Sevini Mataji was there.
Hari Hari. Very nice.
And,
From Vishakhapatnam.
Yes.
I've not had darshan, but I've heard lectures.
Very nice Mataji spoke. Yeah. So it was depending on devotees, but have been joined from different parts. Yeah, because of this Corona, everyone can join in. Like we see our senior god sister Haridwani Mataji is online.
Haribo.
New Talaban Mataji is from New Talaban. I see her. My obeisances, please. So we see different devotees join from different parts of the globe.
Haribo. Oh, they come from different places also.
Yes.
I thought it's only Bangalore group. Jagannatha.
Yeah, it's but we just play the role of facilitator, but we have got the association of different parts. Next week, His Grace Jagat Sakshi Prabhu has agreed.
Oh, Haribo. Tirunanthapuram. Very nice.
So if your time permits, please do join us. Prabhu. Same time.
Okay. And same login ID.
Credentials. Yes, same credentials. Okay. Thank you again.
I heard the first lecture by the pravachan by Jagat Sakshi Prabhu in the beginning of Corona. I think they were arranged by Vikram Baldev Prabhu, Narasimha Giridhari Mandir. So Jagat Sakshi Prabhu shared the prime reason for Corona is one's prarabdha karma, root cause, and then everything. If somebody gets Corona, yes. So it's not that Corona comes and everybody dies. Jagat Sakshi Prabhu shared this. Don't just be horrible state. Oh, Corona will come, I will die, I can't do this, I can't. No. Just keep doing your thing. Take protection. But don't think everybody will Corona, everything will just end. We've seen nothing ended. Everything is back. Of course, many lost life, many had problems. And so just pray to Krishna. We have our own prarabdha karma with us. That's our asset. Prabhu told. And it's not that I can just transfer. Nobody's willing to take my prarabdha karma. And they have to suffer. Who said, if you give something, they may take, but not prarabdha karma. Nobody is willing. Yeah, if you share prasadam, share some good thing, or got something I share, oh, they're happy. What about prarabdha? They say, can you please suffer for me? Can they do that? Whether they can't or not, but this is, Prabhuji, I don't know. Mataji, I don't know. Prabhu said, let's do a devotion. Krishna will protect. Krishna is there to protect us. And devotees have association, take care. And so that's what happened. I was thinking, like for me, Corona. So I keep telling JCJK, I don't know if. So I've shared this. Jagat Corona, Jagannatha Corona. JCJK. So because I just stay 4 kilometers and most of the days I was there in temple. I think I can count how many days I had prasadam at home in fingers. I was almost there, and many devotees said, Prabhuji, can we request you? I said, and the temple devotee, I said, what? You're coming in the morning, going in the evening. Can you shift over to ashram and go when there's a need to home? I said, I will take so many permissions, not one person, many persons. So when we give time, everybody becomes very close. Yes, we have nice prasadam. Nobody comes, whole Rajbhog is waiting only for few of us. Whole Rajbhog. Kanaibaldev Prabhu cooks, we all eat. Enjoy. Nice. Big temple, big, and I think this Pushya Abhishek was very, very nice. I think the whole day, maybe many, I think about maybe 1,500 or so from morning to evening. I think that many devotees were blessed to have darshan, prasadam, kirtan, so much.
Right.
Very nice. And after Corona, I think it's a big program that happened in Jagannath. Yes. Very nice. Okay, Prabhuji, thank you all very much.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. With your permission, may I end, Prabhu?
Yes, please, Prabhuji. Yes. Thank you very much.